a person's walking down the street and they encounter an indecent, an immodest image, what should they do at that moment? How do they deal with such a challenge? You know what the Gemara tells us? If the Yetzer Hara grabs a hold of you, he wants to entice you to sin, what do you do with the Yetzer Hara? Says the Gemara, pull him in to the Beis HaMedrash. Pull him into the Beis HaMedrash? What place does the Yetzer Hara have in the Beis HaMedrash? The Gemara should say, you run to the Beis HaMedrash. Leave the Yetzer Hara outside. Why would you bring the Yetzer Hara into the Beis HaMedrash? The Ben Ish Chai writes an astounding idea. You know, the Zohar HaKadosh poses the following question. In the future, La'asad Lavai, will HaKadosh Baruch Hu abolish the Yetzer Hara? Besides for the time when a husband has a marital responsibility, will the Rebbeinu Shalom abolish the Yetzer Hara? The Zohar HaKadosh says, absolutely not. Why not? Says the Zohar, if the Rebbeinu Shalom would abolish the Yetzer Hara, chedvasa d'shmaitza leka, there would be no enjoyment in learning. The Zohar HaKadosh is revealing to us that the Yetzer Hara is needed to have an enjoyment in one's learning, to have a cheshek in one's learning. In other words, there's one urge in man, and that urge could be transferred to use to indulge in taiva, or that urge could be used to get a tremendous satisfaction and pleasure and enjoyment from one's learning. Says the Ben Yoyada, at the moment that the Yetzer Hara grabs a hold of a person, don't run into the Beis Medrash and leave the Yetzer Hara out. You know what you should say to yourself? Yetzer Hara, I'm so grateful to you that you brought me to this moment. You reminded me of a certain urge HaKadosh Baruch Hu created in me. I'm now going to take that urge and I'm going to harness it, I'm going to transfer it, I'm going to bring it into the Beis HaMedrash. Don't get down when the Yetzer Hara challenges you. Thank the Yetzer Hara. Says you reminded me that I can take this taiva that I have and I'm going to transition it and transfer it and harness it to get more enjoyment in my learning. Mashcheu Beis HaMedrash. Don't leave that Yetzer Hara outside. When that challenge comes your way, tell the Yetzer Hara, let's go into the Beis HaMedrash and harness that desire for greater satisfaction, pleasure, and enjoyment in Limud HaTorah. You'll never learn the same way again.